Hiya, my name's Cadi, also known as an adventurous girl. I love the outdoors and mainly I love trail running, but generally I just love being outside all year round, walking, wild swimming, anything I can, and mostly I love doing it with my dog, Brewdog. There he is. And today I'm going to be doing a review of this Black Diamond head torch, which I've been taking with me on my runs and my walks with Brew for the last few weeks. So this is the Black Diamond Sprinter head torch. Hopefully the name Sprinter means it's going to make me go faster, maybe. I don't know if you can hear at the moment, but it's raining quite heavily outside, and it's dark, miserable, but I still love to get out. So I'm going to tell you how this head torch has been helping me do that. It's 6:30 a.m. on Monday morning, and it's still very dark outside, but Brewdog and I are about to test this head torch out, go for our morning run around the fields. It's pretty important for me that this light is good, because if you can see, the ground is wet, muddy, there's holes, it's really hard to run on. It's quite often tree roots, and without a decent light I would basically end up flat on my face in the mud, and I just don't want that. As you can see, this would be my view if I was running with that head torch. It's pretty dark out here in the field, so just put the head torch on, put it on bright, and now I can see where I'm going, and that is pretty bright as well. So yeah, I'm happy with that. You can see around me. Great stuff. The home safe. Brewdog's little reflective harness showed up well during our run. Still not light, still pitch black. The head torch has done a really good job. And as you can see, you can't see me at all, so I'm going to dim it a bit. There we go, put it on dimmed there, so it's not quite so bright, blinding you. And you can see the backlight flashing away in the background. So great run. It's 7:15 in the morning, and time to get ready for work. Hey, so Brewdog and I are back home from our run and all dried off, warmed up. He's chilling out on the sofa. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about the head torch. It's the Black Diamond Sprinter. I've just found it great. I've been testing it for a few weeks now. I find the battery life is really good. I've never had it run down completely on me, which is brilliant. And when it just starts to get a little bit low, there is a warning. You can tell when you turn it on, there is a light on the side, but you just start to notice it dim ever so slightly. And then quite often I don't have much time to charge it up, so I'll just pop it on charge for half an hour, and then it's ages before I have to do anything with it again, which is fantastic. I really like this side function where you can just tap it on the side, and it makes it brighter or dimmer. And I just find it is really good and bright. I've not tripped over any tree roots whilst I've been wearing it, which is, my friends would tell you, is quite the achievement. And it does make me feel safe, because when I'm running through woods and fields on my own, or even with my big brave Brewdog, it's good just to feel that I can see what's ahead of me. And also there is a slight element of, if you shine that in someone's eyes, if they try to come for you, well, there's a bit of a safety element there. The backlight is brilliant for when I'm doing my run commutes. There's a back lane that I run down when I'm going to work. It's not lit. It's great. It's fairly quiet, but there's enough traffic that you definitely want something to light you up. And although I wear a reflective top, it's great just to have that flashing red light. But you can turn it off if you want to save battery power, or you don't feel you need that on. So that's brilliant. I've had other head torches in the past that just haven't quite come up to the same standard. They've moved around a bit, maybe been a bit heavy. There's a top strap that runs across your head on the Black Diamond head torch, but it's removable, and I've taken it off because I have a ponytail, and I just found it didn't sit properly. I was a bit worried when I took it off that that would mean that it would move around more, but I found it hasn't at all, so it's perfectly secure still, which is great. Brew's getting in on the video there. Hi, Brew. And the other thing with him, because it does have a really good range, he runs around the fields when I'm running. He tends to go quite a long way away from me, trying to find small animals to chase. And he has a reflective harness on, and because of the range of the head torch, it does pick him up, which is really good. So I just have an idea of where he's at, because I have lost him before, and it's not much fun losing your dog, I can tell you that. So yeah, I use the head torch most mornings for my morning runs. I also used it recently for a long run I tried to do from Leeds to Nottingham, and I didn't quite make it. I made 47 miles of it, but to do that I had to set off at 5 a.m. from my friend's house near Leeds, and it was of course pitch black. I didn't know the area. I'd plotted a route, I had my route with me, but I didn't know it. I'd never run it before, so I didn't know what the ground would be like, anything like that. And I'm trying to look for footpath signs, things like that. I just found the head torch great. I could see a long way, but it's also quite focused on exactly where you're putting your feet in front of you, which is really handy, because some of them have a decent wider light, but then doesn't focus down in front of you, and you really do need both when you're running and you're having to think quite fast about where you're going to be putting your feet. So all in all, I just really love that head torch. It's good. Trying to think of things that I'm not so keen on. I guess the only thing I'm slightly less keen on is the backlight. Although it's brilliant, it is that is where the battery is as well. It's rechargeable with a USB, which is great, and that is a bit heavy. So that just, you can just feel it. I wouldn't really notice it, but it's a bit more big than heavy. So it's a bit of a bigger unit at the back with the backlight. So yeah, I would recommend the Black Diamond Sprinter head torch. Go get one and play outdoors all winter. And to finish up, Brewdog and I just want to tell you that if you just click the link below this video, you can learn more about the Black Diamond head torch yourself.